So good morning, everybody. It's an early Saturday morning here in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to Vintage Inspirations, and I hope everybody's doing well. It's nice and cool out, so I just decided to take advantage of the cool air, because that sun, it's not too good to be in the sun all the time, unless you have to put on your sun hat here. So I'm going to just plant those plants that I bought the other day to put into the urns. I just want to get that out the way, then we could move along and do some other things. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll get started on that. Like, this porch is really sunny, so I have to take advantage when it's cool. On the mornings that it's really sunny, I have to film like after 2 o'clock when the sun kind of moves or sets or something it does, but then the sun kind of moves over and then I'm able to film back here. But like right now it's just beautiful. And I'm sitting in that cute chair that I painted. It's so cute. I wish there was room for both of them here, but I mean I could make room, but it'd be kind of squishy, so that's why I put one on the front porch. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. And I think that'll be a good shot. Let me set everything up. Move some things out the way. This thing's still growing, but I don't know what's what at this point. I got lost. So remember I bought this, so I'm not going to be using potting soil, which I should, but these go on sale, so I got them. So let me see. This is for in-ground use. I think dirt is dirt. It's just a little coarser, just a little bit. Where can I put this? I can move some things around here. That should work for now. Isn't this a cute little dress that I'm wearing? I really thrifted it. Yeah. Okay, so here are our plants. And I think what we're going to do is start on the one that we need to finish first. Which was this one. Now I need to get you a little higher. Sorry. Not that one. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, let's make sure it's nice and straight. Okay. So, remember we planted the ivory leaves, and then this one, what was this one called? And that's why I kept the tag, because I will not remember. It's called Scapula arboricola, and it's good for terrariums, they say. Keep those little, this is the one that we just thrifted. It goes perfect. You see how beautiful that looks? So that was a great choice. And these are so affordable. $7.98. So affordable. This is beautiful. I didn't want no color, but I really like these, and I really didn't have much options. This is called the Sunny Star Croton. Sunny Star Croton. Wow. Okay. Nice shovel. Oh, it's right here. The shovel's sitting right there. And I'm looking for it. Now, this will kind of be easy because you just need to make a little bed for it. I'll go ahead and pull that out. Oh, it feels so good out here. Oh. And I'm sure you can hear those birds. Somebody's feeding the birds over here because they're just loving it. It's not me. Okay, so this is what you have. I'm going to break this up just a bit. And this kind of plant you can easily break into two. So I didn't even have to buy two. I could have just bought one and broke them up. But they were so inexpensive I didn't have to do that. And then that same dirt I'm just going to pop back in here. And these are doing great. They're doing great. I think that looks gorgeous. I want to give this one back here a little height. So I'm going to pull it up some and put some dirt underneath, okay? Let's grab some dirt. I'm just putting it underneath just to give it some height. See how I gave it some height? So now it's much better. Then you have to backfill the other side. So turn it that way so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Trying to keep it tight. It wants to spread apart. And I want to keep it tight so it can go straight up. Okay, I think that's it for that one. I'm going to stick this in because I will not remember that name. So we'll stick that in. And so this pot has 3 different names. And I think it looks just beautiful. I need to give it some water. I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back. And I had grabbed this from one of the yard sales that I went to. I knew I would need it. Okay, so that's that. So I think under $30 we was able to create this. Even less than that, because this was 8 and this was 8. And I think this one was on sale for $4. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, that's $20. So this, I was able to do this for $20 plus the soil. Wow, I can see some red strawberries growing. That's wonderful. top. Put that one down. And scrap this one. It's kind of perfect, just what I wanted. I found this, it fell. It's so cute, some little baby acorns. Isn't that just beautiful? So I didn't want to throw it out. In fact, I'm going to pop it in here. My money tree. Okay, so remember I need to clean that rim. That's just from some rocks that was on top as a decor. It just stained it. That's all that is. And if you're using pots that you had already, clean them up, because it looks nicer. Had I left that brown staining, it would not look nice at all. So, and it only takes a few seconds to clean. Okay, that's done. And there's already some dirt down in here. So I'm just going to leave that. Trying to just pick out some twigs, and then I'm going to add some more dirt. Normally I sit this on the floor and I dig into it with like a little pot to get more dirt, but I've been hurting myself and pulling muscles, so I'm trying this. It seems to be taking more time, but I'd rather take more time than hurt myself. So my body's out of alignment, and I don't want to have any more surgery, so that's why I pull a lot of muscles. Also, I decided to stand to give me some extra strength, and I'm not in that sitting position. Yeah. See, like potting soil wouldn't have these pieces of wood like that. This gives the soil strength to sit in the ground. But I mean, you can still use it. To be honest, when I bought these, I meant to buy a small bag of potting soil just for this urn, and I totally forgot. So. And I realized as soon as I opened up the trunk at my house to take the stuff out. This is an actual rock. So I'm not going to put that in there. I didn't want to make another trip back to the Home Depot this morning. So what I'm gonna do is, if these plants don't do well, I'll just go and purchase the soil, the potting soil, at a later time, and then I'll just repot this. But I think they should do well. I potted plants in a pot with this type of dirt before, and it did well. But you know, all plants are different. Okay, that should be enough for now. So I did decide to get this one. I think this was $2. They were on sale for $4.88. Yeah, so I decided to go with the smaller one. The larger one was $8. Yeah. And this is one of my favorite plants, ivory leaves. You know I love ivory leaves. That's why I decided to get them. Now, this little guy's drying out. He needs some water. Oh. How dry it is. My goodness. Give it a little squish. Tuck that right on in the front. This will grow though, just like those bigger ones that they were selling for $8. They're just more mature. So this will grow just like that. So you're just paying for the look, to be honest. Yeah. Pushing so close to the edge. And then we got this one. Oh no, there's no name in this one. I just noticed that. At least I know what it's called because I have that other tag. Okay. We're going to stick this guy out. Stick him in there. Break him up a little bit. And remember, plants love their own dirt, so just let that dirt fall right into here. And I want to leave him high. Yeah, so leave him high like that. And it looks beautiful. And this ivy will grow out, so don't worry about that. I'm going to push this guy down some. I want this one to go down even more. All right, perfect. Now let's get some dirt and we'll backfill. So this print on my dress, it goes back to Egyptian years. It's called Chanel. We call it zigzag today, but the real original name is called Chanel. If you see it, grab it. They're very collectible. You have a lot of people who collect Chanel fabrics. Especially if it's vintage, you know. This particular dress that I have on, let me show you. You can tell it's vintage because you see how the collar is. They don't make collars like that now. And also, the material, and then this is kind of an older style. I think it's from like the early 80s. Yeah. Has a lot of these little pickety things you got to pick off, but it's so cute. People call it zigzag, but it's really called Chanel. And like I said, if you see it, pick it up. I was shocked. I found like 2 in 1 week. remember when you're putting the soil in here, what you're doing is you're supporting each plant. So make sure you go around each plant and support it. Put a little bit on the inside, and then I think we're done with this guy here. Get a little bit more soil. Now for my front porch, I want to buy some of those cactuses. So we'll be working with some of that. And I'll have to find the ones on sale as well, because that stuff could be quite pricey, but they do have sales. So we'll wait for this ivy leaf to spread out and grow and be as big as its partner on the other side. I think it looks just as darling. Let me give him some water. I think the ivory leaf is really dry, right? Yeah. And I do see the difference in the soil. The potting soil is so much better. So I don't need that. I know that this is an ivory leaf, but the Sunny Star Croton, I guess I'll put one in. I do have one in the other one, but stick that in there. Let me show you how beautiful it looks. Even this have grown. It wasn't that big when we bought it. You see how, look at this one. See how it's even going over there. See how it's grown already? So that other one will be big in no time, because this was not here when we planted it. And it's probably going to want to go up. As it goes up, I'll connect it to my candle holder. It's going to look so, so cute. Yeah. See how they're sprouting out? See these? They're all sprouting out. Look at these little guys. It'll grow. That's why I decided not to buy the one for $8, because it'll grow. I mean, it's all what you want. If you want it to look nice now, then go ahead and do it. But I think it looks beautiful. I love it. Let me pull it away from the background, because you're seeing the green in the back. You can't see the full. See how gorgeous it came out? Oh, it looks lovely. Excuse me, I have to push it back. And these are some beautiful, I think they're like, I don't know, 18th century? 19th century urns. They are gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love the way this came out. And when I said it was under $20, that's amazing. And here's the other one. And this one looks just as beautiful. We just got to wait for the ivy to grow. It'll grow. I'll show it to you in a couple of days. It'll start growing. Yeah. And if not, we'll just go get another. If this one happens not to grow, we'll just go buy another one and just replant it. It's not a big deal. This is a beautiful plant. What is it called again? It's called Sunny Star Croton. Year-round color. Makes a bold statement. It's beautiful. Yeah. I don't know much about it, but it did catch my eye. There was a man there as well. He bought some. So hopefully these will do well in this soil, but I think I do want to change it out when I go back to the store and get some potting soil. I just wanted to get them out of those pots, because if you leave them in those little pots for a couple of days, they could die, and I didn't want to I didn't want my plants to die, so. Okay, so what else could we do out here to make the video just a bit longer? Maybe we'll look at our plants and then we'll wrap the video up. Yeah. So this one, is somebody still eating it? I can't even tell. Yeah, someone's still eating it. I don't know who's eating my plant. Maybe I'll just bring this in the house. See how they're biting it. I think it's spiders. Yeah. And let's see, this one's starting to grow. I still don't see any movement here. It kind of looks like it's rotting out, but this one's doing perfect. You see it's got all those new stems, and it's even got some flowers. Let me turn it around. So that was that hole, and then this is this hole. This one's growing nice. You see it's a strawberry there, and then you got strawberry here. Got two more, two over here. So this one's growing nice. Yeah. And you got a whole lot of buds coming up. And then on the top, we still have these guys that are coming along just lovely. Remember we cut that one off right there. We'll be able to eat that soon. In fact, you can eat them now. I like how these are sitting up nice and tall. That means the plant is doing perfect. When they stand up nice and tall like that, yeah, that's how strawberries are supposed to stand up nice and tall. And this is those habanero peppers. It's growing perfectly. You see that? That's the snow peas. The snow peas didn't come out yet. And I kind of mixed up everything else, so I don't know what's what at this point, but they're sprouting. This one has a big sprout right there. These two are not doing anything yet. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. And this thing that I made, they're doing just great. Okay. This one's doing great too. This guy is really growing, and I think it's finally trying to get a little flower. You see that right there? Finally, I was wondering what it was. And then there's one coming out of there. But I really need to get this into the dirt. I keep saying it, but I really need to do it. It needs to get out that pot. Yeah. In fact, I think that pot is for inside. I picked it up from a yard sale. I think she wanted $10 for it. It was green, so I bought it. It's what happens in my yard. All these things fall down, and I have to go picking them up. But last year I couldn't bend down, and I'm able to do a little bit more this year, so I'm really excited about that. And what I do is I sit them over here and let them dry out. Once they dry out, then I go break them up and put them in a bag. Okay, let's see. Wow, look at that one. These are growing beautifully. You see how they're sitting up nice and tall? The plant is doing perfect. Yeah, when they sit up nice and tall like that. And especially when you see these flowers. I should be seeing more flowers, so this plant has more work to do. But remember, we cut it in half. That's why it's struggling along. And what's going on here? It looks like something was here. You see all this dirt? Yeah, something was here doing something because there's dirt all on top. I've been seeing little chipmunks. So somebody did something because we didn't have any rain. But nevertheless, I don't see anything taken or missing. And maybe that was just the bees doing their due diligence. I'm not sure, but let's knock it off, and if we see it again. You see why I have these hanging? Yeah, it helps too to keep the rodents away. But these guys are doing perfect. And I do see some bugs in there. You're going to always see bugs in your garden. Kind of no way around it. They fall from the trees too. I'm shocked that these plants are doing well because remember we broke them up, but they're sprouting all over the place. Wonderful. Oh, this little guy looked like it dried up. See that strawberry? Yeah, I don't think those two are doing anything. No. Need some sun too. That one's going good. And let's look over here and see if there's any progress on this stuff. Okay, there's that. And there's that one. Look at that little guy there. I'm not sure if they don't look like they're doing too well, but they're not dead. There's another little one. So hard to see them. That one seems to be doing beautifully right there. And those, yeah, some of them are doing great. Okay. Alright. That little patch is doing good. See them right there. I don't remember if these were basils or peppers. I lost track of everything. But I think most of those back there were tomatoes. Maybe these are the basils. Yeah, I can't remember. This one's growing. It's hard to tell. You gotta wait till they get a little bigger. And that's why I bought this too, because this will make it look much nicer and you'll be able to see what's going on. But it's tough for me to be in this low position. I really wish I could afford it to make some higher boxes where I could stand up and do it. But I'm gonna work through it. Yeah. Last time I used my stool to sit, to dig. I'm not going to use the stool. I'm just going to sit flat on the ground. I think that'll work better. I sit actually even in the box. Yeah. When we have enough wood, we'll make another box at some point. Okay. This one's doing wonderful. It's growing everywhere. And that was that German time. Yeah. Well, this one's actually growing. The marigolds, you see that they got 2 new ones. That's a blessing. In fact, there's more on the inside too. Wonderful. But this little guy up front, he's having a tough time, these pansies, but it's still, that one's good. Oh, this one's actually coming in now. You see it? Oh, here's another one right there. I might have to pull some of these dead ones out. I was thinking about redoing this, but I don't think there's any need to. Just be patient and some more will grow. And everything down here seems to be doing beautifully. That purple guy looks like he's dying. I don't even know what species that is. Anybody knows what that is? I found it in my yard. That purple one's drying out too. Maybe they're just weeds, you know? Yeah, maybe they're just weeds. Oh, these guys are going great. See, this is what we need to do. I need to pull these out, put them on a tray, and then put them in the dirt. Yeah. I actually probably need to do that right now, but I don't think I'm going to. Because I haven't eaten, so I just wanted to get those pots out of those planters. I didn't want them to die. So, I guess I watered these guys enough. Okay, so I guess that'll wrap up the video. You know, if it was a normal day, I would do more, but you know, I'm still under the weather, and I'm just really trying to vlog this any little thing where I can. I hope it's not quite boring. Well, I am boring, so I think my audience is similar to me. You know, we like just subtle things, yeah. Um, I need to go eat. I probably just do like some boiled eggs or some fruit, either or. And yeah, so maybe I'll come back out later when it's a little warmer. The trees are just blowing. Look how cool it is. Let me see if I can get you a shot. You see the trees? Right. It's over here. Can you see it? They're just blowing. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know. I'm trying. Yeah, but it's just nice and cool out here this morning. So maybe later the sun will come out a little bit, and a little. But actually, where the planters are in the early morning, that east sun, it doesn't shine right there. It just kind of like overlaps. So I'm good. Um, the sun is set over there towards the afternoon. The porch is hot early in the morning from the east sun, but then as the afternoon sets in, the porch is cool. So it's vice versa. Yeah. So maybe we'll start on that later. I need to crack those bags open and dump them. I'll do that prior to me videotaping, so when I start videotaping, I'll just be actually sitting in it, planting those. I believe most of those plants are tomato and peppers that we need to replant. Did I pick up more seeds? You know, my last trip to Home Depot, I meant to pick up more seeds. I want to do some corn and what else? Some okra. Yeah, some corn and some okra. And those are so easy to grow. But with the corn, you have to kind of like till the yard a lot. Like it needs some, because you know they're going to be stalks, tall stalks. So you have to have them down deep enough so it can support that plant as it's growing up here. And then of course some won't support themselves, so you just add little sticks and branches, and you'll see me doing it as we go. Okay, so God bless and have a wonderful day. And don't forget to subscribe and please hit the like button. Thank you so much. Bye.